Hello, welcome to Reading Sprints. It's been a while, but I'm here with all of my lovely friends. So we're going to go around and introduce ourselves, wait for people to join, say what we're reading. Obviously, I'm Haley. If you're here on my channel, you probably know me. If you don't, hey, I'm Haley, and I'm going to be reading my first book for Summerween tonight. So I'm starting My Best Friend's Exorcism. Yay!
Hi guys, my name is Jess. My channel is Books Past Bedtime. I'm not sure if I'll be reading tonight. I actually have to pack because I'm going somewhere tomorrow, but after that I might pick up Survive the Night by Riley Sager.
Hello, I'm Brayden. My channel is Brayden's All About Books, and I'm currently reading The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue.
Wait, it's my turn?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, hi. My name is Inish, and my ad on Instagram is Inish Reads, and my YouTube channel is Inish Letdown, like the name. There's our name here. Wait, here. And the book that I'm currently reading is Punk 57. Punk 57. Yeah. Oh my god.
Hi, my name is Deja. My channel is Deja's Book World, and I'm reading a cozy mystery called Live and Let Chai. I just started it today, but there's only like an hour left for me at this feed. This will be my second book of the month, and I'm like, it's the first. I'm like, what did I do today?
Oh, go off.
It's really the audiobooks. It saves everything.
Yeah, I agree. Hi, my name is Caroline. My channel name is Caroline Johnson, and I'm also starting Summerween tonight, but I don't know what I want to read. I think I'm going to start with Fierce Kingdom, which is, I don't even think it fits any of the prompts, but maybe like the Halloween colors. But if I don't like it, I have some other options I can choose from.
Cute. We love to see it. Hello to everyone in the chat. Thanks for being here. Tell us what you're reading as well. I feel like I'm glitching. Am I glitching, everyone, or am I good?
Not glitching.
You're right.
No, yeah, I think you're good.
Okay, so then y'all are just glitching on my end. Good to know. Let's go through some comments. I'm not reading Survive the Night, but maybe Jess will. So
yeah, I just got it Tuesday in the mail, so I'm excited.
Yeah. If I finish this book, I'm gonna read Survive the Night.
I'm so excited for it. I've heard good things.
Me too.
Hey, Sahar. What's up, Queen? Hey, Kenzie. What's up, Queen?
Hi.
Hello.
Hey, Kim. What's up? And a special hi for Deja.
She's in all my live shows and like the Stacks of Strange live shows. So now Kim and I are besties.
Oh, that's cute. Hello. Welcome.
Cheyenne.
Down Among the Sticks and Bones. Never heard of her. Do y'all know what that is?
It's in the Wayward Children series by Conor McGuire.
Addie's a fave.
I'm enjoying it so far. So, we'll see.
Kim, our queen, is reading Horror Store. Literally one of my favorite horror books ever. We stand Grady Hendrix. He can do no wrong.
No wrong.
Okay, Vicious. Okay, no, wait.
I like Vicious.
Which one is this?
That's the one.
The fantasy one, the one that you're probably not thinking of.
Okay. I'm thinking of the romance one.
Yeah, no.
Different. She different. Legendborn. We've heard good things. Probably not for me, but live your life. We love to see it. Hurricane Summer. Tell us the genre, because I know nothing about any book. Last time I lied. My favorite Riley Sager.
Hello.
Is this true?
You can not Yes, it's true now. It's true now.
Manifesting BFFs. Hello, welcome. Not two of my favorite books of all time. Have y'all read Malibu Rising?
Not yet.
No.
Okay, well, I'm disappointed in all of you. I literally started crying on page 39. I have never been more emotionally attached to a book since Evelyn Hugo. So
That's crazy. Like, I really want to read the Seven Husbands of, I don't even say her name, but
Evelyn Hugo.
I only like YA, So I don't feel like I will like the book. So I don't want to spend the money on the book and not reading it and not enjoying it and then spending money away, So I don't know what to do.
I mean, I've recommended Evelyn Hugo to a ton of my friends and very different reading tastes, and everyone has loved it. I really call it the universal book. I don't think anyone would.
Good. It's perfection.
Maybe I will try it. Yeah.
It's so good. Queen supporting our king, Grady Hendrix.
If I have time, I'll try and read Horror Store too for summer week.
Please read it in my midst because I just need to see reactions.
My TBR is so big, and I work 5 of the 7 days.
Well, hard short.
Yeah, and I have the audiobook. The audiobook's only 6 hours because they're all on Audible Plus. I think at least Horror Store and My Best Friend's Exorcism, I'm pretty sure, are on Audible Plus.
Wait, what is Audible Plus?
Yeah,
it's when you have an Audible membership, where you get the credit every month. I think you can get Audible Plus by itself, but it's a catalog that they have books and you just can get them with your membership. It's kind of like they used to have this.
Why did I not know this?
I don't know. It's because
I've been paying for Audible for my whole life.
Well, it just started. The reason that I know about it is because there was I forget what it's called now because it's been so long, but last year they stopped this.
Yeah, they stopped the romance one because I had that for a while. Yeah.
And then once they stopped that, they started Audible Plus, but it's just in your membership.
Oh, I always thought that it was just you picked one of 5 books or whatever. They only had so many options.
When they got rid of the romance one, they added the Audible Plus. They changed it.
I'll have to look into that.
Yeah.
I thought I saw something about that because I canceled my Audible a while ago. And then I got an email about something and I was like, no, they're just trying to make me come back. But I guess it was something different.
Yeah, apparently all of his books are on Audible Plus. That's what Kim says. That's what I thought, but I didn't want to say false things.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so go off, Grady. Get your Audible coin, your Amazon coin. Steal from Jeff, please.
Yeah.
Woman in Cabin 10 is a classic fave for me. Caroline, I already knew she'd be shaking her head in the corner.
Someone earlier commented that it was so boring. I guess Lauren. So that was a good opinion.
A good
A good opinion.
Broken Girls. It's been sitting on my shelf for over a year. Probably need to get to that. Starting off summer reading.
I want to read this book so bad.
What is that about?
It's it's YA thriller, but it sounds really good. It's about 2 teenagers who are hired by the FBI. One survived, I think, killing, and the other one is some sort of a marshal or something. And then they go around and they interview teen serial killers / criminals to get information to give to the FBI. And I think obviously something happens to them and they're gonna get killed or something. I don't know. That was a bad explanation, but it has FBI in interviewing serial killers, and I was I need to read it.
That sounds good to me. I mean, I don't even like YA, and that sounds good. So.
I know. It's blue, and there's a knife on the cover, and I think someone's in the knife. I don't know why. Lately, covers have been really sticking in my head. I don't know.
I think I know what cover you're talking about, though.
Yeah, it's like light blue. There's a knife, and like I think it's like her eyes are like in the knife.
Yeah, I can see it in my head. Just finished Malibu Rising. Let me know your thoughts.
Okay.
I need to know. Not me posting like my dedicated Instagram post all about Malibu Rising, the one time I posted about a book. Elle Kennedy, never read her, but she's on my list.
Like, you need to. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I give it 4 stars. But I'm starting to be like really big with my 5 stars. Like, the only book that I gave 5 stars so far was Harry Potter, like the first one, because I never read Harry Potter books when I was a child, because like I was never into Harry Potter, you know. And it was 5 Feet Apart, and then was Follow Me Back by A.B. Granger. I rave about this book. Like, you guys need to read this. Like, you don't understand. Like, if you guys ever read like Wattpad, like when you were like growing up or something like that. Yeah, okay, so like this was basically like I think it was in the beginning it was Shawn Mendes fanfic, but like the trailer of this fanfic, like it's amazing, and like the way that the first book stops, I was like, I need to get it, but like I was broke at the time, so like I needed to wait until like my birthday to get the second one, and like I have the second right now, but like I don't want to read it because I know that like I'm gonna read the book in like a day, like I'll be crying because I want more. It's just amazing. Like, honestly, you guys need to read it.
Are you
The
talking
book
about the
Hangover.
deal? Are you talking about the deal?
No. I'm
Right.
talking about book. It's like a thriller / romance, and like I don't know if you guys ever read, but like those fanfics, they're like Twitter kind of. Like the book is literally kind of like that. It's like amazing, honestly. But the deal by like Kennedy is really good. Like I give it 4 stars. But I don't know, like the story, the characters, like it's just amazing. Like I don't understand like how like I don't like sports. Like Queenie knows that I don't like sports because I already told her. Like I never like sports. Like football here in Portugal is like different. You play like with the foot and not like the hands. And like I hate sports like with all my like I hate it. But like now I'm just loving hockey, like without no reason. I'm just like, I want to watch every game, like everything, like give it to me, you know? Like I'm just like that right now, honestly.
That's so funny. That's why I've been like avoiding the sports college romance genre because I'm like, I don't want to read
Just
about
go
it.
for it. Like just go for it. You will love it. I'm not even joking. I hate sports, you know. I'm addicted to like hockey.
But
I
like in
literally
the
don't-
chapters, like does it talk about like he scored a goal? Like I don't care.
Yeah, but like it doesn't. I don't
It's
know
not
what to explain, 'cause,
overwhelming
like
in most sports romances.
yeah, like I feel like that one, like it was my first ever like sports romance book that I ever read in my entire life. But like it didn't say like, oh yeah, like he scored a goal, like yeah, you know, like it was not real like that. Like it was a really like cute thing that it was like, oh yeah, like she needs to be here because like she's my lucky charm, and it was just like
Okay, that's cute.
it's the cutest thing ever, honestly.
Yeah, I've only read The Chase by Elle Kennedy, but it's one of my favorite books of this year. Literally, I loved it. It was so good.
Okay.
It's because I think that the main character, she has ADHD, and I have ADHD, and I never saw somebody with that in a book, and
Yeah.
so I really connected to her. Yeah, and then also at first I really thought that I wasn't gonna like her, but then it was just interesting because the main character, she's very like, at first she seems like mean girl, popular girl at school, but like she's really not like that at all, and she's very feminist. Like literally, this one girl starts like being super rude and like calling her friend a slut, and then she literally just fought her in a bar. Like literally was just throwing hands.
Wow, it's like,
My friend, like how are you gonna attack another woman like that?
I need a moment before I get into that. Like after Romanceathon last month, and I just read another romance that was like, it was too much for me. Like I need a long romance break. I don't think I'll be reading another romance, at least in the next 2 months, to be honest. Like I can't do it. The drama is too much. Also, yes, Jeremiah, we will be reading. It'll be a chat and read. Sometimes a little more chat than read. It's okay. But Verity, though, go off. One of my faves of last year.
Oh.
That sounds amazing. I can't wait.
I knew you were doing isolated thrillers. So excited to see how that comes together.
Please subscribe to all these lovely people if you're not already. No Exit, a good one, a classic.
Yeah, no context needed.
I know.
Just No Exit.
Mo doesn't know what to read. Are you doing Summer Ween? I have many a suggestion. Valid. Hey. Go off. Grady Hendrix party. Don't have any kind of good reads. Oh, okay. Well, then that's about to be a good read for you. Okay, but let me talk about The Maiden's Tea for a moment. Half the people I know have given it 5 stars. Half the people really just don't think it's anything special. Caroline, thoughts?
I didn't think it was anything special. I just did not. And I didn't have like super high expectations for it. I loved The Silent Patient, but like I didn't go into The Maidens thinking it was going to be a new favorite or anything. And it still kind of just like let me down. It was really well written. And like the atmosphere was really good, but I didn't really like any of the characters. I thought the twist, I don't ever see, sometimes I'll see like crazy twists coming if I think like, what's the craziest thing that could happen? And like that kind of happened. I don't know.
Okay, I was talking to one of my friends today and she just finished it. And I was like, well, here's the tea. Like somebody I know said it wasn't that good. So what say you? And she was like, well, I give it 5 stars, but it's because I predicted something happening at the very beginning and then ended up happening. So I was like happy.
Okay, so that happened to me too, but it was like the opposite reaction for me.
That's what I told her. And so I wonder like what side of the camp I'm going to fall on.
It's interesting. I think that people will like it though. Like I would still recommend the book. I just didn't love it.
I kind of want to read it like immediately, but I'm trying to save it for my first fall vlog. It's very like fall vibes.
Yeah, it is.
I want to do like that one, The Secret History, These Violent Delights, like a good little aesthetic reading vlog.
It's going to be so good.
Okay, you don't like psychological stuff, and yet, spoiler alert, one of my secret TBRs this past month was reading Kirsten's favorites, and girl, those were psychological, so don't know what you're thinking, but okay. I agree.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Filming. They just stopped filming.
Wait,
Hulu posted it. It's being made by Hulu, all right? I think.
Yes, it's being made on Hulu.
They just wrapped filming. They posted a picture together. And they were like, yeah, the cast is, because they finished filming. They posted a cast picture, like selfie together. And they were like, so excited that we're done filming. Like, and I was like, what? When did we start? But
I'm literally looking up
good movie. That book was made to be a movie.
Better be, especially because it's being made by Hulu. I feel like I trust like the streaming services more than like actual like TV and movie companies. I feel like they just do stuff better.
Okay, I don't know any of these people.
I didn't know any of them either.
Okay, randos go off. Happy they got their big break. All the book people are going to be judging them. I am reading Survive the Night for the tarot readathon. And I don't know if I'm going to vlog that because I'm filming 1 million vlogs this month. So you might have to wait for my wrap up for those thoughts, or honestly, just text me. Hey, Jessie, what's up? Okay, live your life. She said it's a hospital. Is it really though? It's like an inpatient.
Yeah.
I still haven't read The Silent Patient.
Oh, Deja.
I was gonna read it. I was gonna read it for Summerween, but then I said Survive the Night instead. So
I understand.
it was a choice.
What's y'all's favorite Riley Sager? I need to know.
I've only read 2 so far, but I've
Lock Every Door.
Me too.
Before Dark. Lock Every Door made me sad, like not in a good way, because I feel like he teased a twist, and I wanted it to be that, and then he was like, "Just kidding, it's this," and they were similar but not the same, and it made me upset because I wanted the other thing, and he teased the other thing, and then I was sad. It just made me sad.
My second is Last Time I Lied, though.
Me too.
I'm reading The Last Time I Lied this month too.
I can't get over Last Time I Lied. Like, I got up one morning last summer or maybe 2 summers ago and started reading that book. I was like, oh, I'll just lay in bed and read this for like a couple hours and then get up. I did not get up. She was glued to bed. Like, she said, this is my day today. We are simply reading. Let's go through our books again before we start, and then we'll go ahead and go into our first sprint. I'm reading My Best Friend's Exorcism.
The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue.
I'm not reading. I'm gonna pack.
Point 57.
What do you got there, Caroline?
I changed my book.
What's your book?
What is that?
Pulling a random book.
Ring by Koji Suzuki. I laid this out on the couch to read it and then forgot. It got under my pillow and I forgot that I was going to read this one.
And Live and Let Try is what I'm reading.
That sounds so cute.
I know the next one in the series is No Good Tea Goes Unpunished because she runs a tea shop. So that's why they're all like tea puns.
That's really cute.
Yeah.
I want to try out another cozy mystery because the one that I read,
Which one did you read?
I remember you reading that.
I don't remember the name of it. It was by Cleo Coyle, who apparently is like, she's like a renowned cozy mystery author, but I had big problems with her.
This author I really like. She actually writes under like 4 different pen names because like the marketing team, like she's with different publishers, and the marketing team wants her to have like different names so they could be like debut. But she writes under her main name is Julianne Lindsay. Then she has Julie Chase, Bree Baker, and Jacqueline Frost. But I like her cozy mysteries because they have more romance in them, and publishers don't like it, and that's why she's indie publishing her own new cozy mystery series.
That's awesome.
Okay, well, maybe I'll have to get into that. I ordered Arsenic and Adobo. So I
love Arsenic and Adobo. But a lot of people have been disappointed, but I don't know. I guess because I read cozy mysteries before, it just was like, I was like, I'm just here, happy, chilling. We're investigating a murder. There's food. Like, I was just having a good time.
Olivia Reads a Latte said in her video today, she was like, we all need some good, average, fun, forgettable 3-star reads. And I could not agree more. Like, those books are what makes me like enjoy reading. Like, if I just read back-to-back 5-star heavy emotional books, I would not want to read. It's just too much for me.
Yeah.
Thank you for the Final Girls recognition. I know everyone hates her, but I love her. This whole journey, Jessie, I followed it. Like every single video that you featured, Lock Every Door, I'm like, she just needs to give it a chance. She's gonna like it. And then when you reread it and you liked it, I was like, so I was right this whole time. It was honestly wonderfully gratifying for me. I really need to know what you think of this one. It was, I'm not going to give any spoilers, obviously, but it was a lot at the end.
I think I'm reading My Heart is a Chainsaw for Summerween too because I have an arc of it. So I'll be reading them really close together.
I'm so excited for this like trope becoming a thing
Yes.
in the horror genre. Like I am horror movie obsessed. So when there's like a main character like that, I like I'm seeing. Thank you for the representation. Jess is gonna be packing. Hey bestie, what's up, Amanda?
Hi.
So survive the night. Everyone's starting to survive the night.
I want to go get my Kindle and just buy it, even though it's like on its way to my apartment. I just want to start it so bad.
I literally got mine a day early for my work. It was amazing.
Gosh.
I like cried because I couldn't find it in our store, and so I asked my managers. And when I was working, they went and they hunted it down for me, and they gave it to me on my lunch break. And I was like, I'm literally gonna kiss you. Like, thank you so much. And I got it for cheaper than it even is on Amazon. I got it for $17 with my discount.
Oh my gosh.
Amazon, it's like $20.
I got it on Book of the Month.
I did too.
I didn't get it on Book of the Month because I didn't like any of the picks. So then I was like, I have to get one of the picks, do an add-on. And I was like, none of these, no. I'm gonna get the book.
I got that razor blade one.
Wait, what? Y'all not hyped for 56 days? Like
I never heard of that. I was like during COVID though. I was like, I'm not that. I want to see what people say first before I get it.
Me too.
I had heard about it. I think Gabby and maybe Kayla, like somebody else that does the like anticipated reads, had put that in one of those videos, and I was like, oh, that sounds good.
Yeah,
So,
I'm so excited for it.
So
Yeah,
I
I got 56 days as well.
buddy read
Yes.
if you can keep up. I just tracked my Survive the Night, and she will literally get here tomorrow.
Mine's not coming till next Thursday.
next Thursday.
My book of the months always get here like the second week of the month.
Oh,
I live out, and
one of my friends, her book of the month doesn't get to her until the end of the month.
Oh, I don't have that bad.
Yeah, it's Rain from Bruise and Binds because she lives in Arizona, I think. No, not Arizona, something like that. That area. Okay, so in the desert, and so it takes till like the 25th of like the month for her to get her book of the month, and I'm like, I literally get mine on like the 3rd of the month.
So lucky.
Yeah.
I also heard that it is a slow burn. I do like a slow burn though. Also, yeah, the months that I don't like, the new ones, I've gotten like the favorites or whatever.
I'm pretty sure I had all of them, or I wasn't interested in them.
Yeah, that's
And I
kind
was
of
like,
how I was too. I didn't know what to pick this month either. I'm like, none of these are really like
Interested
me.
me.
Yeah.
I literally skipped twice this year, and I was like, how could you do me like that, book of the month? You're supposed to come out with bangers.
Usually I'm buying
every
like
month.
3, but this month I think I'm gonna skip for like the first time.
Do y'all follow like the prediction blogs? Okay, I do. And like 3 days before like the end of the month, I'll go on like all my prediction blogs for book of the month and like see what the prospective picks are going to be and read about them. And every single blog was wrong. Like this month, they got none of them right. Like nobody knew what the hell any of these books are except for 56 days.
It's also random. I thought the one by the guy that wrote Blacktop Wasteland sounded kind of okay, but I don't know. I feel like it also might make me mad, so I don't know.
Oh, really? That's what I got. It sounds so good. And I've been wanting to read Blacktop Wasteland, but like that one for this month actually jumped out at me more.
Yeah. That was the only one that was drawing my attention, but I don't know.
You know what? The razor blade one does sound kind of good
It
because
sounds really good.
I think it says that it's gonna have a lot of like gore and like blood in it, and I'm like, kind of interesting.
Yeah. I saw it too.
Not that being a buzzword, gore, blood.
Of course, Kirsten got the historical fiction. What else would we expect from our queen? And lots of Riley Sager support. Moo.
That's how I read it.
Wait, what?
I think she's saying Mo.
Oh. I was like, she just came out with the moo.
It's like, bitch, I'm a cow.
Oh my god. Well, if y'all want a buddy read, there you go.
Amanda, oh my gosh, we're like 0 for 2 on our buddy reads, but we could go 0 for 3 if we want to try Razor.
What is it called? Razor blade tears.
Yeah.
Do we want to go around and say our channel name so everyone can subscribe? You're here on my channel.
Mine's Books Past Bedtime, all one word mashed together.
Mine is Brayden's All About Books.
Mine's just Book World.
I'm sorry, Jessica just said it's just one word, not it's all smashed together into one word. My channel name is Caroline Johnson.
Just the name, girls.
I feel like I couldn't just do my name because my first name is complicated enough, and smashing on my last name too. I feel like everybody would be like, you would say it out loud, and then people wouldn't know how to spell it, and then they would search up something really weird, and wouldn't find me.
The only thing I don't like is people call me Haley from Haley Hughes. No. My name is Haley Hughes. Don't say I'm Haley from Haley Hughes. Like, that's just me, girl.
Oh, me.
And now I've caught myself doing that. I literally talked about Caroline in my blog, and I was like, Caroline, from Caroline Johnson. I would edit it out. Like, that's so bad. Just call her Caroline.
That is so funny. That is so funny. I never know how to say my name, my channel name in the intros because I'm like Caroline from Caroline Johnson.
I mean, I did think, maybe she was just popping off with a moo. Like, I didn't know. Cute.
Yes.
Honestly, I don't know the names of them, but I can look them up really quickly and give you guys the names. Okay, Stuck in the Stacks. Speaking of ... Also the Reddit thread for Book of the Month. And where's the other one? Bookish Blackwood. These are the ones. And I'm sure I'm the only one who looks at them because I'm crazy. Like, they're wrong 90% of the time. I'm just like, ooh, I want to know. I'm impatient.
Yeah.
Hi, Ryan. Are you reading this? Let us know. How's it going? Literally, you can just call me Haley. That's me. But every time you refer to Jess, you must say Book Past Bedtime. What?
Books Past Bedtime.
This is Book Past Bedtime. Hello, Kennedy. Oh my god, I'm not alone. Thank you. All right. Should we read?
Yeah.
Don't be so excited.
We were all just nodding. Nobody would.
Oh my god. Let's just do 25 minutes until the 00. Hey, queens.
Hello.
First done. We lost Jess. She is missing in action.
She said that she was gonna go because she had to wake up early.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, just on the message. Well, how did everyone do? I read 42 pages.
Damn it. It's like freaking a lie. Are you joking me? I probably read like 5?
I read 12 pages.
I read 18.
I read 37 and asked my dad to make me pizza. Because this is pizza, and my mom was like, "This is for dinner," and it said to just put it on the rack, and I was like, "But if I put it on the rack, I'm not gonna be able to get it off the rack. Like I don't have the skill for that. It's gonna fall, and there's gonna be a mess." So my dad went to walk the dog like 4 hours ago, and I was waiting for him to come home to make me the pizza. So now he's making the pizza at 10 p.m., but it's fine.
There you go.
Oh my gosh! And then all day I was looking for this half of this pimento grilled cheese and onion rings I had left over all day, and my mom ate it. I was like, what the heck? I was like, how dare you?
Okay, I used to, when I lived like with my family, I had to label my leftovers because my brother would eat them unless I wrote like property of Haley, do not eat.
Yeah, my mom thought it was from our neighbor because our neighbor gives us like food for our dog in containers all the time, but it's usually like meat. So I'm like, why would he give us a grilled cheese and onion rings for the dog? And then you were just like, delicious. Like he normally gives like steak or something, and we like put it in the dog's bowl. So I was like, what was the thought process here? Like, I don't, it's fine. It's whatever. I'll just cry. He was like, she literally said, she said, sorry. And I was like, I was really looking forward to it. And she said, I'm so sorry. I will get you one tomorrow.
Hey,
And I was like,
you
"It's
should
okay."
get one tomorrow.
Yeah.
Great sprint, Sahar. I'm really proud of you. Everyone else is doing really great. Lauren's not having a good time. Caroline's on board with it.
Oh, me.
What? 174 pages in 25 minutes.
Damn it. This is like a lot.
That's a lie. I don't believe you, but okay.
I thought it was a baby.
I know. I thought that was
It's just Simon.
Aww. So cute.
See, hi. Ow, ow. It keeps like chewing my bracelets and like chewing the book, and I was like, Simon, stop. Just stop. Looking at me. Look at me.
I don't think anyone's reading Razorblade Tears. I think we were just talking about it from Book of the Month. But subscribe to Caroline and Manda, and they'll be talking about it.
I'm not gonna get there.
Okay, now he's backtracking and said 10 pages.
That's a huge discrepancy.
I think Ryan might be saying that he's on page 174.
Okay.
And he read 10 pages during the sprint.
We have another Ruth Ware hater in the chat.
Oh yeah, The Turn of the Key and I, not friends.
Oh, that's the only Ruth Ware book that I've liked.
Everybody loves it, and I was just like,
what's the other one?
Well, One by One.
I haven't read One by One.
I did not like One by One, but In a Dark, Dark Wood. I liked In a Dark, Dark Wood.
That's my favorite one.
I liked In a Dark, Dark.
I think I have. Do I have In a Dark, Dark Wood? I know I have. The Westaway one, The Death of Mrs. Westaway, and I have One by One. And I don't know.
One was good.
I don't have her older ones, but yeah, I did not like The Turn of the Key. I just didn't care. I was like, the end, okay. Like, I was like,
She said Okay.
It wasn't surprising. I was like, okay, it makes sense. Like it
I
didn't.
hated the end, but like I really liked all the build up.
I don't like haunted house things. So that's why. And then after that, I read The Haunting of Hill House, like the book it's based on, and I hated it.
Well, that's a very slow book.
Yes, but then I even tried to watch The Haunting of Hill House, the show, can never get through it. I only make it to like episode like 8, and then I stop. Like
That's like my favorite show.
what I'm saying is like literally The Turn of the Key, The Haunting of Hill House, the book, the show. Like I want to like it. The Haunting of Hill House, the book is trash. Everybody knows. But the show and The Turn of the Key, everybody likes, and I want to like it. I just don't like haunted house stuff. I just don't.
Not Deja saying Haunting of Hill House, Shirley Jackson, one of the most acclaimed horror writers of all time, trash.
You didn't just say trash. You said we all know it's trash.
The book literally had nothing going on. I read it and I was
It's a character study, Deja.
but the characters weren't interesting enough for me to even study. They were all bland, boring. Like if you're gonna make it a character study, you need the characters to have some juice, some life, something to them. And they were all just nothing. They were just crusty and dusty. Mm-mm.
What?
This is actually facts. The Turn of the Key is like Bly Manor because both of those things were based on The Turn of the Screw, which is like super old.
Oh, The Turn of the Screw. I read that one for school. It was all right.
Then
I liked
you might
it
Bly
better.
Manor.
I liked it better than The Haunting of Hill House, but I still didn't like it. I think I just don't like haunted house. Like, I don't like haunted house stuff. And, like, the kids and all of them, like, I just didn't, like, the kids had no point to me. I was like, why are they here? Like, I think I don't like the kids in thrillers like that. No. But I don't like haunted house stuff. Like, even everybody, I thought I was going to be terrified of The Conjuring. I didn't watch it for years. And then I literally watched it at home alone on Halloween night, and I was fine. I was, like, unaffected. I was like, okay, this was kind of boring. I was like, it just doesn't affect me. I don't know.
Ryan, if you recommend me this book, what?
I know. Ryan, I really hate to tell you this. I don't think we're going to be reading it. I just don't see it happening anytime soon.
If it's long, it's not for me. I think Caroline should take it if it's long. She has more willpower than I. But
Is it vampires though? It doesn't seem like it's going to be my thing.
Vampires?
Is it vampires? I might be saying that wrong. I don't really do paranormal unless it's haunted house. Oh no, he's sad.
Oh my gosh, Daisy Jones. I did not listen to the audio for that, and I kick myself every single day. I really want to reread it on the audio.
Oh, it's not vampires.
No, not vampires.
It's lying on
It says vampires in the thing. If you look at it, it says vampires.
That's why I got that from.
It's 900 pages.
Uh,
I thought long was like 600, not 8 or I don't know about that.
I could have sworn it was like.
if it's over 380, count me out. Like, I'm not going there. Like, how long is the book I'm reading right now? 332. Okay, that's my sweet spot right there.
Why is it tagged as paranormal / vampires on Goodreads?
It does, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a vampire vibe.
I don't think they're vampires.
Yeah. Okay.
They're just like maybe closer to zombies since they're predatory and eat humans.
And it says they feed off their emotions.
Yeah.
That's like there can be different kinds of vampires. It's like have you seen that show What They Do in the Shadows, What We Do in the Shadows? I'm talking about. Have you ever seen that? Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry. I didn't hear anything you just said because all I could see is there's no sucking. I definitely am not reading a book with no sucking. Sucking is required.
The more that Ryan's talking about it, it's just a vampire. That sounds like a vampire book to me. It's just a vampire, someone who feeds off something, other people for their power, right?
Yeah.
Yes, but I think he's saying it's not like a traditional vampire because they don't suck blood. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not traditional. It's like a modern vampire.
It's more like they're parasitic humans.
Okay.
Okay, go off. Okay. What was I going to feature? Okay, so Harsey, you're on another level. No. If it's
That's like
80,
No, that's long. That's a long book.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done with that. Not even starting. She's finished before she started.
My lights just went. They all just blinked, and it freaked me out.
Hey, Brianna reads. What has been everybody's favorite book of the year? I would say Malibu Rising. But I like a lot of books that I've read this year, so. I mean, Brother by Anya Alborn is also up there. And Jar of Hearts by Jennifer Hillier.
Thirsty.
I don't know. I mean, I love House of Leaves, but like the more time that I put between like having read it and now, like that's just I don't think I'm ever gonna like recommend it anymore. I don't know. But I did love it.
I think I already said that mine was Follow Me Back by Vic Rager. Like, I have the Portuguese edition. Like, I got it in secondhand, and like it was amazing. I didn't have anything, but I want to sell the Portuguese edition to like get the English one, literally. Yeah.
I think mine's Pretty Girls, but I also really loved Wolf Song by T.J. Klune and The Chase by Elle Kennedy. Like, those are like the top three that always come to my head. Because I'm doing like this bracket thing, and it comes down to like the final book that you love for the year. And I was trying to decide today between Pretty Girls and Wolf Song, and it literally took me 20 minutes of contemplation. I was like so torn. I finally put Pretty Girls, but I was like, it could change. I don't know.
It won't change. It won't.
The reason I put it is because Wolf Song I just read like a couple weeks ago, but Pretty Girls was like one of the first books I read for the year. So I was like, Pretty Girls in my head has stood up for like a long time, and Wolf Song is so fresh. I don't know if I can say that if I like it better than Pretty Girls, because it could just be the time, you know.
So, Har, is this your answer? Because I would have never pegged you as a co-host. Colleen Hoover, y'all call him co-host.
No, but that's funny. I like it.
No, I mean I just know that because I've heard y'all say that.
I've never heard anybody say that.
Oh, really? Maybe I've just heard Haley say it a bunch.
I mean, she's our Texas gal. She's just coho down the street. Well, Amanda thought she was down the street from me, and she's like, "Oh my God, go to Colleen Hoover's bookstore. Like, it's in Texas." Looked it up, 6 hours away. I'm like, "Girl, that's not how it works in Texas. Nothing is just down the street."
Oh, I'm enjoying it. Like, I already like told the people like here. They're like, it kind of reminds me of the relationship that I have with my boyfriend. Like, not like the pen pal thing, but like the way that we met. Like, it was kind of like that. I don't know. I just see us a lot in the book, and I'm really liking it. I think I have like, I will sing because. Oh, by the way, in the beginning, I don't know. Did anyone have like this problem? Like, I was having a really hard time like with the names. I was just like, Misha, like, what? Like, it was really hard for me to pronounce the names because like English is not my first language. So I was just like, am I even like saying the names right and everything? Like, I would literally like need to message my boyfriend like every time, like asking him like, am I saying this name right? Like, am I? Like, and he was like, yeah, you were saying the name right.
I literally don't pay attention to names, like, ever.
Really? Like,
Same.
honestly,
I
I
just
realize the name Misha right now. I'm not even joking.
I will mispronounce a name like in my head the entire time that I'm reading. And then I'll talk about it in a video and I'll be like, yeah, so Sarah. And then someone will comment and be like, Serafina? You know that her name is Serafina. And I'm like, no, because I don't care. What if I call her Emily the whole time I'm reading? It doesn't change the story.
Yeah, I agree. And then also, I feel like because if I'm reading a book physically or even as an ebook, like 80% of the time, I'm probably listening to the audiobook along with it. So, like, I can't really mispronounce. It's pronouncing it for me. I don't have to think about it. It's just because if I don't use the audiobooks, I literally won't be able to pay attention. It'll take me 20,000 times longer. ADHD.
Cool.
Yeah, I love audio.
Girl, if that broke you, you need to get into All Your Perfects, November 9. That's a lot.
I'm determined to read my first Colleen Hoover this year.
You haven't read Verity? If you haven't read Verity, you will love it.
I own Verity, but my plan was to do an author like try taste test vlog where I read 3 of Colleen Hoover's books, but I can't decide on which 3. I know Verity is going to be one of them, but then besides that, I'm like, I don't know.
Layla. I think you'd love Layla.
Both of them? I feel like people don't
They're
like
very different. They're very different.
Okay.
I liked both of them. I loved Verity. Verity was one of my top of 2020. Layla, I don't know how I feel about her. Like, I definitely enjoyed the reading experience, but I don't know. It's definitely not a favorite. It's very weird, but I think you like the weirdness.
I do like weird things.
You
Not
know,
weird.
it kind of reminds me of the Echo Wife, honestly.
Does it?
Yeah,
You know I stand the Echo Way.
I know. You would really like it.
I do stand the Echo Way. But I don't like too weird because sometimes for the Stacks of Strange book club, we read books that are so weird. I'm like, I literally read it, but there's no comprehension. Couldn't tell you what happened in the book. Literally, like, gone. Like, out of my head completely. Like, we read this book in the house in the dark of the woods or something. Super short. Don't remember anything besides that there were skin boats because that's like a joke in the book club now. Skin boats. That's it. And there was a house that was in the woods.
Layla is not that weird. It's
I don't
honestly,
like that weird.
it's like in between Bunny and the Echo Wife.
Okay.
Like, once you catch on to what's going on, it's like, oh, that. It's like the Echo Wife in that way.
Okay. I love the Echo Wife. I don't know why.
It was so disappointing for me, but I get it.
Sorry.
I get it.
I know some people didn't like it because the main character was unlikable, but I liked that she was unlikable.
I liked that aspect. I didn't like it didn't feel like a thriller. It felt like a sci-fi book.
Oh, I didn't go into it thinking it was a thriller. So I guess it's just like the expectations.
Yeah, that was definitely the problem because I'm like, wait, so the synopsis is just going to be like stretched out for 200 pages? That's what I'm doing? Sounds good.
That makes sense.
Most hated book?
The guest list. I'm sorry. Let me go.
Mine would be The Lake by Natasha Preston.
Mine is They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera.
Wow.
Tea. So much tea.
I've not read that, but it's all over TikTok.
I read it like a couple years ago and I liked it, but I don't think about it.
My least favorite has been The Girls' Weekend, which is supposed to be like a little isolated thriller.
Oh, I remember you talking about that.
Yeah. Oh, I hated that one.
It sounded so good.
I
But-
know. And it wasn't.
Like, I think mine, like, the only book that I read that I hated and, like, put me in a fucking reading slump, it was, like, I think it was, like, Can You Keep a Secret? But it's, like, a really famous author. And the book also has a movie. And, like, it was so boring, but like sometimes it was funny, and I think like I kept going kinda because like sometimes it would be funny, but like it was just awful. Honestly, I hate it. But I think I'm gonna go because it's like 3:20 here in Portugal,
Oh
so
my
like
god, yeah.
I'm dying.
Go to bed.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
It was fun, honestly.
Yeah, thank you for
Uh,
joining.
Thank you for having me, honestly. But yeah, hope everybody sleeps well, and yeah, peace.
Bye.
Bye. And then there were 4. I agree, Ryan. I almost put the chain on my mid-year freakout tag as like biggest disappointment.
Was that this year or last year?
Maybe that was last year. Well, good thing I didn't do that.
I feel like I put that in like a Christmas vlog or something.
Actually, yeah, I think you're right. That was around Christmas.
That book.
I haven't read it, but it sounds good.
It was one of the most legendary buddy reads of all time. Like that was one of my favorite buddy reads we've ever done. Like me and Jess started and we're like, this shit goes off. This is crazy. Caroline, you got to get on this. She's in it. She's like, oh my God, this is amazing. Me and Jess get like 100 pages in and we're like, this shit sucks. And Caroline's like, no, guys, like, what do you mean? It
I
was
sent him a map one day because I didn't understand what was happening. And I was like sitting at work and I like drew out. I was like, all right, so if they kidnap this kid and then they have to return this other kid, then how does it? I was like, I found a loophole in the chain. They're like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. So, yeah.
it was literally like the thing with all the red string. Like that was Caroline.
No,
it was.
My lights keep flickering and I'm like, for what? And I heard a lot of noise and I was like, is it raining? And I've never seen this. We get thunderstorms, hurricanes here, whatever. On my app, that's my city. Don't stop me. It's a severe thunderstorm warning. Like I've never seen that on my app, like ever.
Really?
No, it never shows that. Whenever there's a lot of rain, it just is like, that's normal for North Carolina. We don't need to put a warning. That's fine. But I'm like, severe, like for real, because my lights are flickering. I don't like that. If my power goes out, see you guys later.
Okay, yeah, this is valid. I forgot about The Wrong Family. That is literally one of the worst books I've ever read.
No, I have it literally on hold for my library. No, I want to hate read it now. I want to read it so I have something to talk about.
Okay, honestly, what happened to me was I was listening to it on audio while I was cleaning my house. So like I was paying attention, but I wasn't like being analytical. Like this was not a literary experience for me. I was just like, oh my God, drama as I was sweeping. So I get to the discussion for the book troop the next day and I'm like, girl, I just binged this yesterday. Like I'm so ready to talk about it. We show up and she's like, what's your rating? I'm like, I don't know, 3. I put it in there because I'm like, I don't know, it was an average experience for me. Everyone's like 1 star, 0 stars. This is the worst book of all time. And I'm like, oh shit, like what did I miss? Well, I was scrubbing my bathtub. Like what did I miss? So after this discussion, I went back and re-listened to parts of it. And I was like, oh yeah, this is a 1-star book. It's really horrible.
Yeah. I've not read it.
Don't.
No, I need something to talk about. I need a 1 star. I've only had 2 stars. I haven't had a 1-star book so far this year.
Wow. Lucky you.
I'm good with my taste usually. Like I generally know and I like things usually, so
Yeah.
I'm picky.
That's me. Like I could read a bad book and I'll be like, that was fine. Like I generally like books unless it's just like outwardly offensive.
Yeah. And I was like not having a fun time until like this month because I was like, every book has been mediocre except for like 2. I'm so sad. None of the books were bad, but they weren't good. But then in June, I had a lot of 4 and 5 stars. I think I had 8, 4 or 4.5 stars, and 3 5 stars out
That's
of
amazing.
That's 11 books that were 4 stars or above out of Wait, is that 11 out of 14?
Wow. That's
Yeah.
phenomenal.
I was like, wow, this month was great.
Also, yes, B in the comments. That one is by Taryn Fisher, and so is The Wives, and they're both bad.
Yeah, I've heard her indie published books are good. Taryn Fisher's.
I've never tried those, but Jeremiah, please don't. Don't.
Not bad.
Yeah. I feel like everything is better when indie published. I don't know why. Now I feel like that. But indie published romance is so much better than traditionally published romance. I'm like, I can't go back. I can't go.
Here he is again with his camera.
Bravo!
Not appealing to my live chatters. Like, what are you doing here? Spreading
No
the
soliciting in the chat.
spreading the propaganda. Get out. I'll block you from the live chat. I'm
You
gonna
can put them on like you can put them on like not it's not probation. What am I talking? Like timeout. You can put them in timeout for like 10 minutes or something.
if you can, like, you know how you can block words from like your comments?
Yeah.
Blocking Carry On Comfort.
Oh my god.
This is a really good question.
Oh, I wish I had time to think.
The first one that came to my head, this is gonna be like random, but Gemina, the second book in the Illuminae series, the end had me shooketh and shaken. I was like, what? It was like science-y, like black holes, parallel universes, and I was like, I literally remember closing the book, and I went down to my dad at 11 p.m., woke him up from his slumber, sitting in the chair on the couch, and I was like, Dad, you have to listen to this book's like the end, because the end was just wild. And I literally talked to him about it while he was half asleep for like 30 minutes.
Nice. The first one that just like popped into my mind was Night Film. Not like it's super twisty, but just like how that story unfolds.
Yeah.
Really mind-boggling, kind of.
It's trippy. It like makes you feel like you're not on Earth.
Yeah.
It is very trippy. Confessions is good too for that.
Yes. Yes,
Confessions is good. It was a little mind-boggling.
it was.
I'm trying to think and like look at my shelves. Maybe like Horror Store or Southern Book Club's Guide. Those were like
Southern Book Club's Guide. The cockroach scene, absolutely not.
Oh, that whole scene, that was long.
Everybody talks about the rats, but no, the cockroach.
That was worse. That was the worst.
No, the rats in Horror Store.
I haven't read Horror Story yet.
I know, but just wait for the rats.
Are they worse than the cockroach? They can't be. They can't be worse than the cockroach.
No.
I mean, the imagery in Horror Store is just like insane.
But to be fair, I am scared and I hate cockroaches. Rats don't scare me. I literally had 2 pet rats.
You had 2 pet rats? I did too.
Yeah, and then one of them died one day just randomly, and then the other one got cancer and had a big lump. And I thought that she just died naturally, but I found out like 5 years later that my dad put her out of her misery by suffocating her.
That got dark real fast.
I know. When I found out, I was like, Dad, why would you do that? But she was like not having a good time. But I loved them. They were good pets. Rats are good pets compared to hamsters. Hamsters eat their own poop. Absolutely not.
Yeah, I love my rats. I got 2 rats, and we got them from Craigslist, so it was like not reliable. Like rats from Craigslist, literally, we did the trade in a Kroger parking lot. It was so good. And we were like picking up the rats and like looking at them. These people had like a bunch of baby rats in the back of their car. So me and my mom were just like trifling through the rats, like trying to find some for me. And I found this black one and she was like really pretty. She had blue eyes. I'm like, oh, that's Sage. Get her. So we got Sage. And then I'm like, well, I want another girl. Like I can't get a male. because I don't want them to have little rat babies. So they were like, oh, like we know how to like tell the difference in their genitals. So they picked up one and they were like, this is a girl. And I was like, thanks. Her name's Sugar. Put him in the little box, took him home, put him in their cage. And they would like scale the bars of the cage. So their genitals were like on display. And my mom is like looking and she's like, I don't think Sugar's a woman. I think Sugar has a different something going on. So we literally Googled rat genitals and like figured out Sugar was a boy and had to give Sugar away. So it was just me and Sage.
Wow.
Wow.
What a journey.
My rats were named Nicole because that's my middle name, and I wasn't creative. And then the other one's name was Vanessa. Don't know where I got that.
Why do they have like mean girl, like bitch?
I don't know. Okay,
Nicole and
Vanessa was mean. Not gonna cap. Nicole was so sweet. Vanessa wanted nothing to do with nobody. She was like, "Fuck all of you." Absolutely not. Wait, did your rat live in like one of the normal cages that were like plastic at the bottom with bars?
Mm-hmm.
My rats chewed through the plastic, and we had to get an aquarium. Like a fish aquarium, and like the top has like holes in it, so we just used an aquarium and we had like their bedding and stuff in there. But and then one day we just found the hole. We were like, "What are we supposed to do?" We had to go to the store and get something for them. But literally, there's a hole. They could literally just jump out and flee, like
not fleeing rats.
literally, like. I feel
My
like
mom was so traumatized. She did not want rat babies in her house because I was in a Girl Scout troop when I was younger, and we went to this lady's house. She was like the troop leader, and we were like doing a cooking thing for like a cooking badge or whatever. And we were about to make mashed potatoes, and we opened the bag of potatoes, and this bitch had a mouse or like a hamster or rat, something of some sort, and it had babies, and the babies were not getting fed, so they left the cage. They could just slither out in their little tiny baby bodies, and they found the sack of potatoes in the kitchen, and they made a home there. And there were like 20 writhing rat fetuses in the potato.
No, the way that you're describing this, Haley, you need to write a horror book.
Grady, you trying to have an author duo with me? Maybe I should hit up Scott. Scott and Caroline have a dialogue.
We don't. You left me on red.
Not leaving you on red. I'm so sorry for you.
This. Yes.
What is this book?
I talked about it in my video today. It is the most underrated YA book of all time.
Okay, I started watching your video, but I didn't watch all of it because I was like, I should start this book. But I watched I'll show you. I watched some of it.
It's okay. Don't even have receipts.
I did.
Let me see here.
I watched 5 minutes, and then my attention span checked out. But I'm gonna finish it.
Danny.
Hunger Games Rat Edition.
Then I had no rats.
No, actually, it's not really Hunger Games. It's more like Hunger Games combined with The Bachelor.
The Ratchler.
That was so funny.
Oh my god, not the Ratchler.
That's so hilarious. I'm dead.
Oh my god.
This is so funny.
In other news, this book is like really amazing.
Yeah, I like that one.
I absolutely love it. Like
I'm so
40
excited.
and I'm obsessed. The vibes are giving me everything. They're giving me Stranger Things.
I want that edition, but I have this edition. But I want both, kind of. Because this one's like a yearbook, and then on the inside, it has like all these things written.
Oh, cool.
That's awesome. What the heck? I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah, so I'm like, but I kind of want that one. So
No,
like,
I love this one.
Yeah, it's a
I'm just gonna
VHS
get
tape.
both.
it like looks like old, but it's like new and perfect. So I feel like I don't even have to break the spine. Because I love breaking my spines, but this one already looks broken, so I don't even have to.
People hate it because I used to like really be against breaking spines and like dog earring and stuff. Now I'm like, I literally don't care. And I literally on a live like fully like broke the spine, and everybody was like, Deja, we literally hate you. Like goodbye.
I do the same thing.
Yeah, but this one, I'm pretty sure I got this before even the paperback was out.
Whoa.
Like, when did this come out?
I think this was last year or 2 years ago.
Wait, this is so cool. Does yours have this?
What? No.
Yeah, I think, yeah, no. Maybe the pictures like that. I feel like, she's holding the picture tight.
This came out in 2016.
Okay. I feel like I might have gotten it before the paperback was out. But I heard that for like the ebook edition, there's pictures in it that aren't in either of these copies.
Oh.
Like that go like they don't go with the story, but they're like scattered throughout, and they're like really weird.
Ryan, you're literally not blocked, I promise. I was just joking. And yes, that is, it's also called I'll Never Tell.
Oh wait, look, Haley, what I'm also reading for Summerween.
Yes.
I feel like I have a good TBR. I'm excited.
No, that's really good.
That is
Have you read Brother?
No, not yet.
You would love it.
I know I would. I know. I feel it in my gut. Because I'm like serial killers. Anything with serial killers, I'm like, yes.
Jar of Hearts. Jar of Hearts by Jennifer
Jar of
Hilliard.
Hearts was a serial killer? Okay. I also have this one. Hopefully I can get to.
When we were talking about our favorite books of the year, I almost said They Never Learn, but then I thought, like, technically it's not a perfect book, but, like, that's my favorite book I've read this year.
Oh. So, like, these plus, well, this one's just extra. They Never Learn. It doesn't fit any of the prompts, but hopefully these. And then either My Heart is a Chainsaw for In the Dark, because I only have it on my Kindle because it's an ARC. And then, or Things Have Gotten Worse Since We Last Spoke. It's like 100 pages.
I've seen that.
I don't know what it's about, but apparently people have been saying it's like super like wild, like the most disturbing book they've ever read.
Yeah.
And I'm like 100 pages. And it's told completely through like messages. Like instant messages, like multimedia, like mixed media. So I might read that because it's so short, but we'll see.
Yeah, I wanted to read, Ring, but I don't know. The first chapter's been kind of slow. But I want to finish Camp Slaughter. And then I have this art, but it's like a uncorrected proof of Bunny. So I don't know how uncorrected it is.
They're usually not too far off.
Okay.
Unless you've heard something, like sometimes like the proofreaders will find something offensive in the book and then the author has to make a whole announcement of that they're changing it. And it's like a whole thing. But usually that doesn't happen.
Okay. Yeah. I just have this Fierce Kingdom one sounds so good, but it just like it doesn't fit any of the prompts except for if I want to stretch it to be like a Halloween color. But then like Bunny does that too. So.
Yeah.
I'm nervous about Bunny.
Jar of Hearts, Deja. Prioritize Her.
Okay.
It also has like, I don't want to give spoilers, but it's like serial killer romance, like Joe Goldberg type of shit.
Oh, Joe Goldberg, you say?
Not like the perspective, like Joe is his own bitch, but like
Joe is somebody else.
Yes, but if you like the dynamic of like
it's on KU.
Read it immediately.
It's on KU, and so is Camp Slaughter, by the way. I already knew that. Camp Slaughter's on KU.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna add it to my I have a whole private wish list just for Kindle Unlimited books I want to read. Like a whole private wish list yet.
But when I say prioritize it, I mean like it's a combination of pretty girls and you. Like,
Okay. Hopefully I can get a prompt for the tarot readathon that will fit it.
well,
I
on
swear
Moon
though.
Cups, we can adjust prompts. So.
That's true. And I swear though, someone got like I think the tower and they posted it on their story and at me, which means read the longest book on their TBR. And theirs was like one of the Game of Thrones books. And I was like, good luck. You're on the Cups team, but I'm sorry. You're going to have to take an L because we're not taking responsibility for that. But you know what? I feel like if I get something like that, I'm going to be like, we didn't see that. Let's put it back. We're just going to ignore it occurred. Oh, that was
my video is coming out in a few days, but I'll just tell you what mine are.
I'm pulling as I go because I don't know how much I'm going to read for Summerween. And so if I don't get to like They Never Learn, then like I want to be able to put it. Like I want to. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like there are some books like or like Horror Store. Like I don't know if I'm going to get to that. And I don't want to like put it on the TBR and then be like, wait, I can't read it if I have time. But then if I don't have time and then I don't put it on my TBR, then I'm have to wait till it's over. I don't like that. So I'm going to just pull as I go.
My friend pulled for me. She like does tarot reading. So she like did a reading for me with 4 cards. And I got the Knight of Pentacles, which is my most anticipated book. So I'm doing Survive the Night.
All right.
Queen of Wands, which is just a standalone, which I'm like.
That was such good luck.
So I'm reading The Siren, which Caroline talked about in one of her videos recently. I got the 6 of Swords, which is read coming of age story. So I'm going to read Marlena.
Not the coming of age.
I mean, it's the only coming of age book I have. So I'm like, I guess it fits. And then the last one I got was a 5 of Cups, read a book with a breakup. No, I'm not doing any more romance. So I changed the prompt to be read a book with someone's life being broken into pieces.
That was a good change.
So I think I'm going to read the A.R. Torre that just came out.
What is it called?
I don't know. I didn't write it down. I just wrote that A.R. Torre.
Nice. That's so funny. I love my deck. I think it's so pretty.
That's beautiful.
And I like it because it's small and I have really small hands, so it's good for shuffling. But like some of the pictures, I have some favorite cards. I'm going to try and find a good one. But they're like so freaking pretty. I have like, honestly, I think I have 3 decks, which is like kind of a lot, but it's fine. Like,
oh my God, wait, the chat. I'm so sorry. Ooh.
They're talking about the Summerween prompts.
Thank you so much. I was not paying attention to the chat, but those are the prompts. Wonderful. I feel like they're very broad. You could do one book and check them all off.
I literally love the Star. I think the Star and the Queen of Cups are my favorite ones in my deck. But I'm trying to find the Queen of Cups. The Devil, though, kind of scary. Like, I don't like how his eye's a pentacle. It really freaks me out a little bit. Yeah.
All right. Should we do another sprint?
I'm going to have to hop off. I'm an hour past y'all.
Yes.
I'm in the same time zone as you, Caroline, but I don't work till 4 tomorrow, so.
Yeah, I got to be there at like 8.
Oh, absolutely not. Girl,
I literally could never go off Queen. Get your beauty rest.
I'll see y'all later.
Bye. Thanks for joining.
Bye.
All right. Let's read. Let's do like 25 minutes. We'll do like till the 10. Oh, and I forgot to show y'all. Oh my God. I went to a Van Gogh exhibit today, like this interactive Van Gogh museum. And I got a Van Gogh bookmark. Hello. It's literally gorgeous. Cool. I'm obsessed with it.
I love that.
Reading with. Hopefully, y'all in the chat will stick around for a couple more sprints. Really do.
I randomly picked this bookmark out of my thing for this book, and I was like, I guess the color kind of goes. And it says romance is my cup of tea, and I literally didn't realize. She literally runs a tea shop. I was like, what? Okay, anyways. I just came to that realization and it just had me shook for a second.
Oh my god, we started to read, everybody left. I guess I'm the only one, so Hey.
Hi.
Hello.
You got your pizza?
Yeah, I ate my pizza. It was good.
How much did everyone read?
I read 40 pages.
I read 30.
I read about 16.
This is so good.
I want to read it. I've heard people say they cry at the end, and I was like,
I'm already getting attached to the characters, and I'm 75 pages in.
because they say it's really a story about friendship.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm ready to cry.
I don't know if I'll cry, but I am very attached to the characters. Like, I don't cry because of that. I usually cry because of like a tragedy. So if something tragic happens.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know what the is.
Wait, what are you reading?
I don't remember what it was.
Tell me, Queen.
Someone's reading City of Ghosts, and I'm really happy for them. City of Ghosts is like the only middle grade that I actively like. It's so good.
Middle grade? Wait, why did I not know that? Why did I think it was like a fantasy?
It's like it's like paranormal, little spooky middle grade.
That's cute.
Yeah, it's good. I really, really liked it.
Yo, I'm tired. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm like falling asleep right now.
Oh,
Nungeon.
oh,
Yeah. The
and
way.
it takes place in the 80s. I forgot to say that, but it takes place in the 80s. FBI investigators.
I'm adding it.
One day I got it because I just randomly saw it at Barnes & Noble, and I heard nobody talk about it. But I was like, this looks so good. And then people have been talking about it since. Because I think it just came out when I bought it. But it sounds so good.
What was that other one I needed to add? Oh, Marrow. Yeah, Marrow, right? By Taryn Fisher.
Yes, I think.
We got her on the TV.
Ooh.
All right, y'all. Well, I'm literally falling asleep. So sorry, we only did 2 sprints. We'll definitely be back at some point. But I'm literally gonna fall asleep on live if we do another one. So thanks guys for hanging out. I know it was kind of a short one. Thank you guys, Brayden and Deja, for being on my channel.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and I'll see you all next time. Thanks for being here. Bye.
Bye.